Park has done a parody.
Like the gross disrespect to the intimacy and privacy of marriage and childbirth.
It has really upset Meghan Markle.
It will focus on Meghan Markle's character's struggle to balance her legal career while also caring for an unemployed immigrant.
We want privacy! We want privacy!
Built electric cars, he's going to Mars. Why isn't he even involving himself with Twitter? It would be like if the Prince of England gave it all up just to marry an actor from Suits.
We want privacy! We want privacy!
Okay, then you must be in the national system. Oh yeah, is this you? Sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim.
Yeah, that's totally me!
You can't sue a cartoon. It's satire. It is what it is.
Okay, I see. And then you added your husband to your friends and family account. You must be the royal prince, millionaire, world traveler, victim.
That's right.
South Park, it's come to life. That's what we're witnessing in this hospital room right here.
And you know what else? To hell with Canada. We are leaving. We'll go find some quiet place where we can be normal people. Come on, wife.
My name is Megan Sussex now. Call me Meghan Markle one more time, Mindy Kaling.
So you hate journalists? That's right. And now you wrote a book that reports on the lives of the royal family. Right. So you're a journalist.
Any type of flower arranging is just telling a story. What story do you want to tell? Maybe leave the country. Maybe disown your dad. Be creative with it.
What matters is what we have on the inside.
Girl, it happened just like that. Boom. No context, no heads up, nothing. Just a blurry 33-second tornado of madness dropped straight into the internet like a digital grenade. And what was it? Oh, honey, it was Meghan Markle, or rather a cartoon Meghan Markle, bending it down, twerking in front of what suspiciously looked like Buckingham Palace. Yep, you read that right, twerking. In a tiara on South Park style animation. It was messy, it was loud, and it was about to cause one of the biggest online meltdowns we've seen in a hot minute.
When was the last time you twerked, Alex?
I don't think I've ever twerked in my life.
You must have.
Isn't it true, sir, that your questionable wife has her own TV show and hangs out with celebrities and does fashion magazines? What are you suggesting? Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving wife actually doesn't want her privacy. How dare you, sir? My Instagram-loving wife has always wanted her privacy.
That's fine, I'll go it alone. Just like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
Trying to make ourselves into a brand just turned us into products. We don't need to be a brand, do we?
And meltdown it did. Twitter, okay, X, but we're still calling it Twitter because duh, erupted. Instagram was flooded. TikTok, oh sweetie, TikTok exploded like it had been waiting for this exact moment. People were posting slowed down versions, reaction clips, zoom-ins, meme edits, you name it. One moment, Meghan was chilling in silence, and the next, she was a trending GIF. Some fans were cackling, others mortified, because this wasn't your usual parody skit. It felt intentional. It felt like someone out there had a grudge. It wasn't in any episode people could find. Nothing in South Park's archive matched, but the style, spot on. Voice, identical. Movement, nearly frame perfect. This wasn't fan-made junk, it screamed official. So naturally, the rumor mill went crazy.
Hello all, sorry we're late, our flight was delayed.
It was mint, though. Tell them we were in mint.
They gave you a mint. How lovely. I have some gum in my purse if you'd like.
Oh, we were in mint. It's like their business class. It's really nice. And
Meghan, I'm begging you to stop now.
Meghan, your friends are so interesting.
You have a lovely home.
Yes, it's Buckingham Palace, you f***ing idiot. What a stupid thing to say.
Was it a deleted scene from that Savage Worldwide Privacy Tour episode? A new episode leak? Or maybe, just maybe, someone from inside South Park had spilled some spicy leftovers. Oh, and don't forget the timing. Meghan and Harry had been totally MIA lately. No new bombshell interviews, no dramatic docuseries, not even a red carpet handhold moment. People thought they were playing it smart. But then this clip pops up and shatters the quiet like a champagne bottle hitting marble. Make no mistake, this wasn't just shade, it was full-on humiliation. The cartoon Meghan didn't just dance, she danced like a mockery of her whole public image. And once the clip hit, there was no unseeing it. The world laughed. And behind the scenes, Meghan's camp was spiraling. Sources say there was zero laughter inside her circle. It was pure panic mode.
It's so funny, too, that you keep calling me Meghan. You know, it's Megan now.
I feel like the focus is starting to shift off of me. Maybe in editing you'll fix it.
People were saying, meh, it's not meh.
It's pronounced me. The H is silent.
See, I didn't know who H was. At the time, I just loved his Insta feed.
This wasn't just another viral meme, it was a straight-up character assassination dressed in cartoon satire. Word is, Meghan was fuming. One insider said the mood inside her Montecito bubble hit DEFCON 1. Like, red alert, phones blowing up, everyone on high alert. Her whole PR army was allegedly summoned digital strategists, publicists, lawyers, crisis managers, you name it. First question, who dropped this? Second, can it be wiped? But come on now. This is the internet. There's no putting the toothpaste back in the tube. The clip had already been saved, reposted, screen recorded, and plastered on every corner of social media. Meghan's team tried getting it removed, but guess what? Platforms weren't having it. TikTok allegedly said, animated parody doesn't break our rules. And YouTube, views were racking up by the minute and crickets from them. Everyone hid behind satire and free speech clauses. Some poor PR person even warned, if you go nuclear on this, it's the Streisand effect. The harder you fight, the more viral it gets. And honey, that warning was about to hit home hard.
It's so funny you keep saying Meghan Markle, you know it's Sussex.
It's important we do this ourselves, Harry, and not live off your family.
I agree. We'll just have to find a way to make £50 billion on our own.
Welcome to my garden. Well, it's not my garden, it's a set actually, but welcome to my set.
Is this a wrinkle I see in my blouse? Who the f ironed this? I told you to iron this shirt 10 times. It looks like you only ironed it 9.
As the public held its breath, Meghan said absolutely nothing. Radio silence. And people took notice. That silence made things even more suspicious. Was she really caught off guard, or was this part of something bigger? Some long-standing beef with the South Park creators coming to the surface again? So let's rewind for a sec. Remember the Worldwide Privacy Tour episode back in early 2023? Yeah, the one that dragged Meghan and Harry like never before. Signs reading, "We want privacy," while the characters were literally on every TV screen airing their dirty laundry. It was brutal. Meghan never addressed it publicly. Rumors swirled about legal threats, hush-hush calls to the network, but nothing concrete ever came of it. Until now, because this twerking clip, it didn't feel like some harmless jab, it felt spiteful, and people started connecting dots.
Everyone says they don't have time to make homemade meals, but if you just have 3 nannies, 2 butlers, a housekeeper, a driver, and a full-time personal assistant, you have all the time in the world. Stop making excuses and start moving snacks from one bag to another.
It is elevating the ordinary little things. And who got the Kroger peanut butter? It's not even organic.
The cartoon version of Meghan wasn't just dancing for fun. She was doing it in full royal regalia, in front of guards, mouthing lyrics like, "Privacy queen in a palace scene, bend it low, let the cameras glean." Like, what? That line alone sent the internet into a frenzy. Was it a joke, a subtle diss, or a direct hit? Fans were divided, but theories started flying. Some thought it was a leaked clip from a new South Park episode. Others suggested it could be an inside job. Someone who had access to unreleased content and decided to cause chaos. Reddit detectives started combing through old storyboards, animator credits, even background blogs, but no matches, nothing, which led to the real conspiracy. Was this made by someone outside the show? Maybe a rogue animator, a parody creator? Regardless, Meghan was right back in the firing line. And honey, the internet, oh, they ate it up.
But to the world, it's just, what has she been doing? Does she work? As opposed to, oh my gosh, I work so hard.
The memes, the chaos, the celebs, yes, babes. This wasn't just your average meme fest. It turned into a pop culture earthquake. TikTok lit up first. Within an hour, the hashtag #TwerkingDuchess had reportedly blown past 100,000 mentions. Users were lip-syncing the animated lyrics, mimicking the twerk, even dressing up as guards, fainting in mock horror. It was like the internet was waiting for this. Juicy, loopable, scandalous, meme gold. Then came Twitter, or X, whatever. Threads analyzing every frame, comparing the cartoon Meghan to real photos. Fan edits layered her Oprah interviews over the South Park twerk. It wasn't just viral, it was vicious. And then the worst part, the verified accounts started chiming in. Blue tick celebs, influencers, media people who had once been Meghan's biggest defenders suddenly started laughing. A popular UK radio host joked, "Is this satire or a live feed from Netflix's next Harry and Meghan doc?" Thousands of likes. And then that Hollywood actress who used to praise Meghan, she just posted a cry and laugh emoji, no context, deleted it an hour later, but girl, it was too late. The internet had receipts. And the silence? The eerie silence from Oprah, Tyler Perry, Serena? Nothing, not even a subtle like. People noticed. Where were her ride or dies now? One viral tweet nailed too embarrassed to spin this one.
You know, why jam, Tom? Why jam? Why jam, you know? Does she want to be, you know, seen as a traditional wife now rather than a grand humanitarian politico? Tom,
I mean, if she does, I mean, good on her. I can't.
I'm half winding you up. You must know that. You must know that.
And here's where the nightmare turns. It wasn't just people laughing at a cartoon. It was people getting the joke. The humiliation wasn't about animation. It was about the response. Everyone was in on it, even casual fans, even the fence sitters. And that's when the whispers started. Who leaked this? Because the more you looked at it, the more it screamed sabotage. This wasn't some random upload. It was low res, cropped, watermarked like a reshare, not a fresh drop from a source. So who had the original file? Who wanted it out now? Some people pointed fingers at South Park's staff. Maybe someone with a grudge finally let a deleted scene out. But others, they went darker. They claimed it came from inside Meghan's own camp, a disgruntled ex-employee, someone who had access and wanted revenge. And the motive, not clout, not jokes, destruction. Then came the most twisted theory of them all. This was planned, part of a bigger campaign, not just a roast, but a strategic takedown.
Hey, lowly cameraman, come over here and try some fried chicken. Try the fried chicken. Try the fried chicken. We need to make it look like I actually care about my camera crew. Come get some fried chicken. Act like you're having fun. Act like you're having fun.
I want my home to feel welcoming. Do you feel welcome? Does my soundstage welcome you? Mindy and I are such great friends, like besties. Like, I love her. Like, she doesn't know my name, but we're best friends.
It's about control. Meghan's critics were suddenly grinning ear to ear. Her most devoted fans panicking because the release wasn't sloppy, it was timed, sharp, strategic. Just when other headlines were pulling the heat away from Meghan, bam! This clip drops, no explanation, no origin. Just embarrassment, pure digital chaos. And because there was no official source, Meghan had no one to sue, no apology to demand. It was like fighting a ghost, a smear campaign with no fingerprints. Then Harry's name started trending. Oh yes. It wasn't just Meghan under fire anymore. The internet dragged her prince back in too. Insiders said Harry was furious, and not just with the clip, but with the fact that they were being yanked back into the spotlight. Again, just when they thought they could breathe. This time, he wasn't sitting quietly in the corner.
By the way, I love your Luke.
Sorry, what's that?
Your Luke. You look amazing. Your Luke.
My Luke. My
Luke. My
Yes.
look. She likes my Luke.
Behind closed doors, Harry was said to be boiling. Not performative rage, real, raw anger. He allegedly even suggested flying to LA to confront someone in person. Animator, network contact, I don't care. Someone is going to answer for this, he allegedly fumed. One insider said when Harry feels powerless, that's when he becomes dangerous. The energy in the house, toxic. Meghan was devastated, Harry, livid, and that dynamic, explosive. He was on the phone with old contacts from streaming platforms, ex-producers, anyone who might know who was behind this, not for help. For information, because the fear wasn't just this clip. The fear was that more was coming and
build electric cars, he's going to Mars. Why is he even involving himself with Twitter? It would be like if the Prince of England gave it all up just to marry an actor from Suits.
We want privacy! We want privacy! We want privacy!
Okay, then you must be in the national system. Oh yeah, is this you? Sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim. Yeah, that's totally me!
We want privacy! We want privacy!
Okay, I see. And then you added your husband to your friends and family account. You must be the Royal Prince Millionaire World Traveler victim.
That's right! We want privacy! We want privacy! We want privacy! And you know what else? To hell with Canada! We are leaving! We'll go find some quiet place where we can be normal people! Come on, wife! We want privacy! We want privacy!
Then, plot twist, some eagle-eyed internet sleuths dropped the real bomb. What if this wasn't South Park at all? What if it was AI? People started watching the clip more closely, and suddenly things looked off. The animation, a little too clean. The sync, A little too perfect. Frame transitions too smooth. Reddit and TikTok detectives went wild. Forensic overlays, voice analysis, frame-by-frame breakdowns, and then the bombshell theory took over. This isn't real South Park. This is an AI-generated parody made to look like South Park, and it made perfect sense. With tools like 11 Labs, Runway, PCAB True, and all it takes is one person, a laptop, and a petty grudge to cook up a fake clip that feels 100% legit to Meghan's team. That was the scariest part. If it wasn't real, there was no legal play, no copyright infringement, just vibes. Damage done, no one to sue, nothing to delete, just one massive public L.
I was living in the middle of nowhere in Toronto, Canada, and I didn't even really know the word royal. I mean, besides the Lord song. I love that song. It's an amazing pop rock ballad.
Insiders say Meghan asked the question that really matters now. Does it even matter if it's real? And baby, that's the tragic truth. It doesn't, because once something is viral, the damage is already sealed. Meghan's brand was spiraling, and every response option was a lose-lose. Deny it, more attention. Laugh it off, she'd get mocked for being fake chill. Play the victim card. Too many people weren't buying it this time. Even her most trusted crisis PR team was reportedly split. One group said, make a joke, show you're human, own it. The other, frame it as digital abuse, call it misogyny, call it AI weaponization. Hit back, but Meghan's hesitant. Why? Because this mockery wasn't coming from just tabloids or trolls. It was coming from everyone. TikTok teens, influencers, random moms with meme pages. And worst of all, the platforms were ignoring her. TikTok refused to pull it. YouTube said it was parody. Instagram didn't flag it at all. One strategist nailed it. This is a test of Meghan's power, and she's not passing.
But you're the same.
You're the same.
Like, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, guys, you don't gotta do this. Please, I'm begging you to stop. Oh.
And let's talk about what everyone really wants to know now. Why did this clip hit so hard? Why did it feel like a digital slap across Meghan's carefully curated image? Because this wasn't just about a cartoon shaking its hips in a tiara. This was years of public frustration boiling over in 33 seconds of exaggerated absurdity. Meghan spent so long towing that line, half royal, half influencer, preaching privacy one moment, signing brand deals the next. That twerk, that clip, it wasn't about her body. It was about the symbolism, the crown, the flashing paparazzi cameras, the over-the-top lyrics about fame. People didn't just laugh because it was funny. They laughed because it felt like a mirror. For critics, it confirmed everything they'd been yelling into the internet void for years. She doesn't want privacy. She wants control. She doesn't hate the spotlight. She wants to own it. And when the spotlight gets messy, when the memes start flying, she wants to unplug the whole damn internet. But you can't do that in 2025. Not anymore. So when people saw her twerking in cartoon form, it wasn't random comedy. It was catharsis. It was relief. A release valve bursting open. All the palace drama, the Oprah sit-downs, the podcast episodes, the motivational speeches, the woe is me brand. This clip cut right through it all. Not with facts, but with feelings. And the reaction wasn't polite. It was brutal. Even Meghan's staunchest fans had to admit something had changed. The tone was different. People weren't just mocking anymore. They were over it. And even more chilling, the people who used to defend her, dead silence. Not because they don't support her, but because even they know this one's hard to spin. Even the she's just misunderstood crowd stayed unusually quiet because the cartoon wasn't mean. It was accurate. And that right there is the heartbreak. When your enemies laugh, it's expected. When your allies start chuckling, that's when you know the tide's turning. And Meghan, she's feeling it. Insiders say the word circling her Montecito crisis room right now is unwinnable because the internet doesn't care if it's fake or real. It only cares if it's viral. And baby, this thing has wings. So what now? The biggest question on everyone's lips. What comes next? So what do we think, fam? Was this a total line crossed? Or did South Park or whoever made this just say what everyone else was thinking? Was Meghan unfairly targeted? Or was the internet finally done pretending she was untouchable? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and oh, don't blink, because if this was round one, round two is probably just a scroll away.